Hi everyone, and welcome back to my business tutorials. Today I want to quickly show you how you can make an outlined text in Canva. So I'm just going to start with creating a new design, and then I'm going to go to the text button and I'm just going to add in some text. And so as you can see, this text is black. It doesn't have an outline around it. We're just going to use whatever it's here, but if you want to edit it, you can just type whatever you want. So we can type sample text. And then, of course, you can always change the size and the font up here. So there's two different ways that you can create this text that has an outline around it. One is a little bit more complicated that I'll show you first in case that's the way you want to go. And then the second one just makes it a little bit more simpler in the long run. So for the first type of way that you can create an outline is you can just copy and paste the text that you're interested in. So now you have the text in two different things. And then if you go up to effects and click hollow, it now makes the inside hollow. So it's now transparent on the inside. And then we can give it a different color so we can actually see that it is an outline. And then you place it back over the text that you're interested in to create this bluish outline. And then we can always, make it a prettier color to be able to see it more clearly. In this case, you always have to move these two texts together to keep that outline together, because if you just grab one and move, you're going to take it off of each other, but then it will snap back to each other more easily and we can bring it back to the center. So that's the first way to create text with an outline. The second way is a text that I think is a little bit easier and works a little bit better if you're going to do this more consistently. So if we try a different page to show you, we're going to add the same heading in and we'll just make it sample text again. And then in this case, we're actually going to bring in this pink. If we want our outline to be pink or whatever layer, your outline layer is actually going to be the color that you make it. So if we want it to be pink, that's fine. And then we're going to put black on the inside. So the second way to do this is to go to effects. And instead of pressing this hollow effect, you're instead going to press a splice effect. So what this has done now is it has this inner lighter pink on the inside and it's offset from the actual outline. So if we turn that to black so it'll match our top text, we basically want to do is take the black splice text and line it up again with the original text. And so that's being controlled by the offset here. So if you take the offset to 0, you now get this same text that we have here. It's just now this is a single unit. So I can move this around without clicking anything, and the outline and the original text will stay on top of each other. If I change it, so if I take out the text, it'll all change versus up here. If you take out just a piece of it, you then have to do the same thing to the bottom text box as well. So here we can do a couple things in this splice. We can change our thickness of our outline. So we can make a really, really thin outline where you can just barely see it, or we can make a really, really thick outline. And so that's all controlled by the thickness. As long as this offset is set to 0, it'll be directly overlaid on top of each other. And then this direction won't matter because the direction controls the offset itself. So if you have the offset set higher, then you can control where it is around that offset. But as long as your offset's set to 0, that really doesn't matter. The two main things you'll change in this is the thickness, and then whatever the background or the underneath color is going to be, you will always change the outlined color by using this text color instead. So you can change it different colors by doing that. And then if you want to change the underneath color, you would change it by using this, by going under effects and then in the splice. And so that's two simple ways to create a outline effect in Canva on your text.